Hello everyone, Mary here in Ireland. I'll leave my website below. Most of you know me at this stage, but if you're just tripping across me for the first time, I'll leave the website below. I've also got lots of Facebook pages and positivity. I don't post much elsewhere. I've tried and it's just too much trying to keep it all going, all the social media. So I just kind of stick to Facebook and my website and YouTube. How are you all doing in these times? I woke up this morning myself and kind of, I've been watching what's going on. I haven't been in fear. But this morning I woke up and I had a tickle in my throat and it felt as if I wanted to cough and it was tight and I had a big weight on my chest and, as if the cough was connected to the chest and, like the start of a flu. A bit of a sore throat, a bit of a, we'll say, a tightness. It wasn't sore glands, but it was like a feeling of pressure here. And I was like, oh, right, okay, what do we do about this? If I was on my own, I would be fine. I tuned in and I said, fine, like if I do get ill, I can normally, like I've had flus, I've had clearings, I've had pains, I've had shoulder, I've had weeks on my own with pain and gotten through it all and understood there was a bigger picture. But this morning I went into physical mode and I was thinking of the people in the house with me. What do I do? Do I tell them I'm feeling a bit weird? Do I just go down to the kitchen and wear my gloves and not touch anything? What'll I do? What'll I do? Not massive fear, but what'll I do? And knowing all the health guidelines, etc., etc. But if it was early stages, like how long do I leave this? Do I go out in my car and walk on the beach? What do I do? And next thing I saw Amanda Ellis's video popping up on the top of my phone and I said, fine, yeah. Amanda has something for me. I know she has, even if it's just a code word or something that she says that rings a bell with me. And of course, she started off burning sage. And I don't have any sage with me, but I have Palo Santo. And I said, of course, Mary, of course. You're at this 11, 12 years. How do you usually manage? You bring it all up to spirit. You bring it to the higher levels. You're safe and protected. This is your body upgrading. So many other things. And I said, great, that was it. Done and dusted. I burnt, before I even listened to the rest of the video, I burnt my Palo Santo all around me, or all around my room. I put on my gloves. I went down to the kitchen of the house and told the lady what I was doing, burnt that, opened the window, let everything that was out that shouldn't be in the house. Very cool. And sure, it's gone. It's gone. Now, it could have been collective. It could have been collective fear. It could be anything, but this is gone, that's gone, this is gone, like amazing stuff. So, very cool. So I'm here doing what I do best, reminding us that we are safe and protected and we have a higher self guiding us and to bring the vibrations upwards. Not to get caught in on, and I didn't really understand what people were saying, don't get caught in on the news and whatever. I was keeping myself up to date with the, what do you call it? My words are going. Recommendations of the government. And I must say the Irish government are playing a blinder. For the state we were in beforehand, they couldn't get a government together. We had our elections. They couldn't get a government together. They couldn't agree with who would work with who. And now the government that was there before the elections, they're absolutely playing a blinder. I'm not political. I really am, and I won't say I don't know who's who, but I'm not political, so I don't criticise or judge them. I just trust that the higher selves are being guided, and that whoever is in power at the moment is in power and meant to be there, and the people around them are meant to be there, and they're working collectively for the highest good of everybody as best they can. And we have a personal responsibility too. There's no point in criticising other people when we have a certain amount of control here ourselves, isolate, look, do what we're asked to be doing, and keep ourselves safe and keep others safe by not getting too close. This will pass, this too shall pass, and we'll be okay. So I was shuffling my deck and the battery beeped to say it was low, and I went, sugar, but I can plug it in the way I have it done. It's plugged in, it's charging. But as I was shuffling, a card jumped out, and it's the Power of Surrender deck by Judith Orloff MD, and surrender to receiving support and love. We're all in this together, and whoever we follow, we follow. Amanda did say this morning that she had 2 minutes of panic. What if her mother and herself, and moving house and helping and all of that. And I was listening to Laurie Ladd. I do promote her on my Facebook page too yesterday, and she had a moment of panic. She went out to the shops and stocked up and brought home a whole load of stuff that she wouldn't normally eat in a big trolley, and when she got home she went, what did I just do? So she went in, so don't judge yourself if you go into panic. We're all human. And I had we'll say 5 minutes of it this morning. I just messaged 2 of my friends, can you tune into my body? Are you getting anything? Because I was going to work that way if there was anything, but neither of them got the chest. They got elbows and, stuff that isn't at me at the moment, but could be underlying. So all is good. Like that heaviness on my chest, as if there was somebody standing on top of my chest. I had it in February, and it was at the end of a healing session. I had a healing session in January, powerful and deep. And she said to me, if you need a boost, let me know. Just message me and I'll send it off to you. And at that time I did. I couldn't do any more. I woke up one morning like that. It was like an elephant or 10 people standing on my chest. And it was like that this morning too, you see. So I kind of knew, but I didn't know with the symptoms. You just don't know. But got through it in such a short time with the help and support and love of other healers. We're not on our own. We're here together. We've come this far. We've learned a lot. We're here to support each other and new awakening people as well. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Bring ourselves up and put our, lessons that we learned and the guidance we get into action. So that lady helped me and cleared. It was gone within the hour back in February, but I counted till the final lifting of the whole energy that was within me. It was ancestral, it was twin flame, it was personal, it was past lives, it was everything coming to a real crescendo of the end, we'll say, of the healing. And from the time I had the healing session in person to the time I finally felt it lifting just before my new grandchild came in, my first new grandchild, my third, arrived in March 3/3. It lifted the weekend before that, and I counted the days, and it was 40 days and 40 nights, and You know, we know that's Lent, but it wasn't Lent for me, but it was 40 days and 40 nights. Jesus went into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights of healing and quiet time and all of that. So I just thought that was interesting. But this morning, thankfully, I didn't need any help, only somebody speaking to me to get rid of the thoughts that were going on, that I know better than this. I know the bigger picture, and I just thought I had to work in the physical this time. You know, what should I take? What should I eat? Like, we've all been eating well and prepping ourselves, I suppose, but just didn't know what to do in the physical. But it's all good. Put our tools and our learning into action. So surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you and them. You know, as I say, we're all in this together. Bottom of the deck, surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Beautiful. These are all perfect. Bottom of the deck again. Surrender to what is. And look at that. Chest out. Opening the heart. Full trust. Full belief. Full guidance. Full knowing. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, which we can by our energy, but we can't change the fact that it's here on earth at this time. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Just wonderful, just wonderful. And surrender to rest and sleep. I've been sleeping amazingly well these nights, which isn't 100% normal for me. I would have at least a night a week where I'm twisting, turning, wide awake, but that's not happening. I'm in deep sleep, which is just marvellous, and I'm very grateful for it and thankful and trusting that healing is happening, and no dreams either, not having any dreams either, which is fine. So to prevent burnout, slow down, honour your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body and spirit. These are just marvellous messages. And non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Well, maybe not let others come to you in this stage. Trust your intuition on that. If people need to come to you, they will, but there are people who are not used to coming to other people for help. So maybe reaching out, how you, and then feel their energy and where they're at and what you can do maybe to help or whatever. And post positive stuff on YouTube with the understanding that some people are in deep fear as well, and some people are not as light as you. A lot of people are posting funny stuff, but not everybody is in that space. So light stuff, which hasn't the energy to it as well, just positive light stuff, and to help, whatever, but come from your heart. Main thing. Okay, I suppose this one, control. And I would agree on Amanda Ellis on this. Like, a lot of people are going into the mindset of, oh my God, this is the beginning of control, martial law, all of that, and we're going to be controlled forevermore. I'm not buying into that at all. I never did, because I see the bigger picture. And I know that the planet is ascending. We are ascending. Spirituality is going to just explode, and more people are going to be waking up and coming into their hearts more fully, and even governments, and like it's humbling everybody and bringing everybody to a different perception. And look at Mother Earth getting a breather as well. So I don't buy into that kind of stuff. It's for our own safety that we're being asked to stay indoors. And we're not even indoors. We can go out in Mother Nature as well for the moment and not be too close to others spreading anything that we may have picked up or that they may have picked up. Yeah, I won't read that card. That's what's coming to mind on that. And I would agree with Amanda Ellis. I have shared her video on my Facebook page, and she's on YouTube, Amanda Ellis, Ellis, and she's in the UK. Great lady. And that's what I tend to do, share other people's stuff. But I felt I needed to come on myself today and just share with you what went on with me this morning and show how it can get out of control. But we're trained to bring it higher, you know, not to get bogged down. But no judgment of self. If you do go into a frenzy for a couple of minutes or an hour, whatever, just bring yourself back up, lift that energy, put your learning into practice. Put it that way. This is no different than all we've been doing on the higher levels already, and all the tools that we've been given, your crystals as well, your books, your spiritual guides, your meditation, your walks in nature, your hugging of your tree, your all that stuff now more than ever. Walking your talk. Okay, talk to you later. I did put a special offer on my short check-in readings, if anybody is interested, just to get a personal take on what cards are for you. If you want, I'm here, of course. I won't be going anywhere. It's like I'm here by the sea now for the foreseeable future, which is great. And I'm going to work on a crystal book that I have started and I was big into, and I just couldn't get back into it. And it'll be crystals for beginners, very beginners, and just very simple stuff. I'm not a huge crystal teacher myself, but I do know they work. So love and light to you. Talk to you soon. Take care.